This is a Niggun that we would sing for the Shluchim convention. It's actually technically connected with when the Rebbe became well from a heart attack in 1977, 1978, for Rosh Chodesh Kislev. So in fact, the new moon, Rosh Chodesh of Kislev, is next week, Friday, not this Friday. But why not? We'll warm up for it because it's a beautiful song, and I'm sure quite a few of you here know it. So we could certainly sing it together, even though it may sometimes not be totally in sync, but who cares? Ready? Shabbos Kodesh. When I was in Tzvat years ago, actually, this song, which was composed, again, as I mentioned, in the Rebbe's honor for his health, by a Lubavitcher. It was composed by he's a teacher in Crown Heights, a Hasidic guy, a Baal Menagin, as we call it, someone who is proficient in Niggunim. His name is Rabbi Feitel Levin. And I think it was like 1983 or so that he came up with the song. And as a young teenager, I remember when it first caught on, and we were singing it, and also we would go on these Shabbos walks at the different shuls in the middle of the winter, in the cold winter, in the freezing cold, like from Crown Heights to Flatbush or to Borough Park to speak in the shuls and what have you. And we would sing the song all the way back and forth to keep ourselves distracted and warm. And this song became almost, it went like before even the word viral, but in a way it did, because within a couple of years, few years, it was such a catchy and beautiful song that people all over the world, Yidden were singing it. So much so that a few years later, I was in Tzfat, and there is a beautiful Kabbalat Shabbat, a minyan that they would have in the Beirav Shul. which is not far from the Arizal upper. There's two Arizal shuls in Tzfat, one up the hill, one down the hill. So the one up the hill, and so somewhere a bit lower than that, there's another shul in the Beirav, and young people come from all over and have to make a Kabbalat Shabbat out there and sing and dance. And this song was the song that they would sing at the end of L'Chadodi by Ba'oi V'Shalom. V'Shalom, Materes Bala, Gam B'Srina U'B'Tzala, Ta'chenon Yam Sigona, Bo'ichala, Bo'ichala, Chadodi Mikras Kala, B'nei Shabbos Nekala, L'Chadodi Mikras Kala, and then the high part. Shabbos Kodesh, Shabbos Kodesh, and Shabbos, Shabbos Kodesh, right? So that's how I went. And I asked people around, where this song is Lubavitch. No one knew, no one even believed me when I told them, this was composed in Crown Heights in Lubavitch. And not only that, rumors spread that it really wasn't a Lubavitcher song. It's an older song, or it was appropriated. Da, da, da. So several years ago, right? So Rabbi Feitel Levin lives like a block away from my family house in Crown Heights, and he walks by the house every so often. I just saw him the other day walking by. So a few years ago, I stopped him on the street and I said, Rabbi Levin, Feitel, the Niggun, beautiful Niggun, or Chodesh Kislev Niggun, but there are people, there are rumors. People say maybe the song existed beforehand. Maybe you didn't really compose it by yourself, or maybe you're not fully composed by you. But he got really upset, and he said, he was like forceful and adamant, saying whoever's spreading these lies, it's not true. That they're just making things up. That he composed it from it all new from beginning to end. So just want to give it, to let everyone know that, and to give props to Rabbi Feitel Levin for this beautiful Niggun. Okay.